if you're planning to travel abroad through work, study, tourist, or a visit, and you must have heard of the term cover letter, intent letter, and then you're wondering what is that, then this video is actually for you. Yes. So on this video, we're going to be stating the difference between a cover letter and an intent letter. Many first-time travelers tend to mistake the difference between these two letters, thereby making their visas denied or causing a delay for their visas. So if this is something that you're interested in, please do well to watch this video till the end. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Travel with Dima, where we give you visa information, travel tips, work and study abroad opportunities, and everything it is you need to know about traveling. So if this is something that you're interested in learning, please do well to subscribe to my channel, like and comment on my post, share so that others can watch and benefit from it as well. So if you're a first-time subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing and watching. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for believing in me and coming back. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the video of the day. We're going to be talking about a cover letter and an intent letter, their differences, their purposes, and common mistakes that people make in order to distinguish between the letters. So first of all, what is a cover letter? A cover letter is a formal document that is submitted alongside your visa application, which summarizes, introduces you, and tells more about your trip. A cover letter is like an introductory document of yourself and how your trip is going to be carried out. So, what does this cover letter do? It introduces you to the embassy officer. It also tells your purpose of why you are traveling. It also shows how long you're going to be staying in that country. It tells who is going to finance your trip and the other documents that you've added to your visa application. It tends to show that. So in writing a well-prepared cover letter, some guides that you need to do in order for you to write a cover letter perfectly well. At the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you an example of a cover letter and an intent letter. So in writing a cover letter, you have to be writing your full name. You're going to be writing also your passport number. You already have a passport, which is one of the important documents. You're also going to be writing your passport number in this letter. Then you're going to go ahead to write your purpose of your travel. Why are you traveling? Are you going there to study? Are you going there to work? Are you going there to visit? Are you going there for tourists? You're going to be stating your purpose of traveling. Another thing is that you're going to be talking about the country that you are going to. Which country are you going to? You're going to be stating it there as well. You're also going to be stating your accommodation details. Where are you going to be staying? Are you going to be staying in the company's accommodation? Are you going to be staying with the friend that you're going to visit or the family member? Are you going to be booking an hotel? Are you going to be staying in the hostel's accommodation? You're going to be stating it there. Another thing is your financial sponsor or a special source of fund. Who is funding your trip? Is it a family member? Is it a friend? Are you the one sponsoring the trip? You're going to be stating it there as well. And then a list of documents attached. The other documents that you're adding to this, you're going to be stating it in the visa, in this cover letter, sorry. You're going to be adding it there. At the end of your letter, you're going to be writing a polite request to the embassy to consider your visa application. So that is that for a cover letter. And it should be in a professional tone as well. It should not be more than a page. Just one page long is okay. As you can see on the screen, this is an example of a cover letter. At the end of this video, I'm also going to be posting it for you to see it clearly as well. So now let's go to a letter of intent. What is an intent letter? An intent letter is way deeper than a cover letter. It goes beyond. It explains your goals. It explains your reason for traveling. It explains why you have chosen that country. It explains why you have chosen that school, why you have chosen that program, why you have chosen that company. can see this intent letter is not for all travel. It is for some certain study, mostly for some study permits, mostly for some certain work permit and some immigrational program. But a cover letter is for all. It goes beyond to tell the embassy why you have chosen that country. Like I said before, why you have chosen that school, why you have chosen that employer, what are your future plans, what do you intend to gain at the end of this thing, how are you going to practicalize this your trip. It also goes to show your reason of returning home. It goes beyond to show what are the things that you are living at home that will make you come back after this your trip. That is what an intent letter is all about. So I'm going to be giving you guideline on an intent letter. So what should a letter of intent look like? What should be in it? A letter of intent shows your educational or professional background. A student who is going to study, it shows your educational background. If you're going to work, it shows your work background, your experience so far in your place of employment where you are working before. Another thing, it shows why you have chosen that country. You are going to Germany, for example. Why have you chosen to go to Germany? Why have you chosen to study in this university in Germany? Why have you chosen to work in this company? Why have you chosen to work with this employer in Germany? Do you get? That is what an intent letter is. It goes beyond why you have selected the school, the employer, or the program. Another thing, it tends to show your career goal. What are your career goals? What do you intend to get after this trip, after this study, after this work, and all of that? And how this opportunity supports your future. This trip that you are going for, how is it going to be of support to your future? You're also going to be stating it there. It also goes ahead to say how you have covered your expenses. How are you going to cover this trip? Proof of funds. Yes, goes down. You're going to be stating what you are doing. If you're a business person, you're going to be stating like, this is the kind of business I'm doing, all of that. So it goes ahead to show how you're going to be covering your expenses. An intent letter now goes beyond to show the ties that are connecting you to your own country. What will make you come back after this trip? And at the end of this letter, your commitment to comply with the visa conditions. So this is all for an intent letter. Key difference you state is that in a cover letter, you're telling the officer, here is my letter, and these are the things that I am submitting alongside with my visa application. An intent letter goes beyond to say, this is why I have chosen this country. This is why I want to go and study over there. This is what I aim to achieve at the end of this trip. This is what will bring me back home. Do you get the difference? So there is a big difference between a cover letter and an intent letter. And now, common mistakes that people make that tend to this, they can't even differentiate between these two letters. These are common mistakes many visa applicants make. So that is why I feel like when you want to travel abroad, it is good for you to go through an agency because they already have the experience. They already know things that are involved. So they are there to guide you. For somebody who is traveling for the first time, you are using through a website where you don't even know the necessary things. You didn't ask questions. You didn't tell anybody to guide you, to put you through. So, one common mistake that people make in writing these letters are copying from the internet. How can you be copying a letter from the internet? The letter does not show your purpose. You might actually want to be using it as a guide, but don't copy from what you've seen in the internet. Another mistake is providing false information, forging certificates, forging documents. That is actually not good. Contradicting details in their supporting documents. Another one is writing emotional story instead of a factual expectation. You're writing a pitiful story so that they can pity you. They don't pity for visa application. They know the pity person for visa application. So please do not write a pitiful story. Another thing is failing to explain ties to home country. These people want to see that you have something that will bring you back home after this your trip. Is it a business that you have that you are doing? Is it a job that you are doing? Is it a property that you have at home? Is it a marriage? You are married, so you have to state it in this letter. This is something that will actually bring you back. They want to see it. Lastly, using the same generic letter for your application. That is, using what is in your cover letter in your intent letter. No, the cover letter is different from an intent letter. So that is why I've made this video, for you to know the difference between these letters. So another thing is that your letter should actually reflect your information. In essence, every document that you are submitting should be what is in your letter. It is a summary of what you have carried. So whatever it is that you are explaining, let there be proof. This is my passport number, let there be proof. This is the document that I'm using to support, let there be proof. If you are going there for a job, this is my employment letter, let there be proof. You get? So have a proof of what you are explaining. So at the end of this video, like I said, I'm going to be posting the two letters for you to actually see. So here's a final tip for you. In writing your cover letter or your letter of intent, please try as much as possible to be honest. Be honest with what you are writing. Don't lie. Do not forge any documents. Do not exaggerate your review. Don't let it be simple, professional, and good to convince somebody that you actually want to go for this trip. Try as much as possible to review your letters before submitting. Check for errors. What you think you need to correct them very well. So when applying for a visa, do well to take these tips carefully. Do this carefully in order for you not to actually get a denied visa. All of this is not a guarantee for a approved visa, but it is easier for them to understand you, and it's easier for them to consider how important this trip means to you. So I believe this video has helped you understand the difference between a cover letter and an intent letter. Please do well to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that when I make another post, you'll be the first to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye for now, guys.